Feature Friday.
The freshest. Okay, super, super cool, super, super nice. We're about to get.
Oh, Jayda's coming to the podcast.
Wow, yes, Efra.
Yeah, on Sunday.
Thanks for, ripping the words out of my mouth.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, she's
Yes.
coming at 12 p.m. UK time on Feature Friday Plus. We have lovely Jayda joining us. And yeah, she's actually just released a new track as well. So we don't want to spoil what's going to happen in the podcast, but there you go.
Yes, so I'm really looking forward to seeing more of her stuff, and hence why we're here. Jayda, happy for you, live from
This
Wish.
got recommended a lot after the
Yes.
previous one. So she seems very passionate about music, which I like a lot.
It's like it sips through her pores, you know?
And it seems to run in the family, obviously.
Yes.
So let's give this a watch. Go,
What happened, bro?
if you hear,
Oh, gorgeous.
Just going through all the motions,
Oh, that's beautiful.
drowning into emptiness, not knowing where to go.
nice.
I'm trapped in this feeling,
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
thought she truly gives herself when she
beautiful.
sings.
love that's never ending. I wish that I meant more to you. I know I never will.
Nice diction. Really interesting.
1075.
I've loved you since the start, and you've always had my heart. You
I mean, how old is
Break
she?
her heart. Who broke her heart? Like, tore it into pieces.
How old is she, dude?
It's like, I don't know, 19?
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, 17, 18? I don't
Bloody
know.
hell.
Jayda. Filipino. Oh, yes. Singer. I think age. In 2020, she was... Waiting, 1 second.
Because my God.
17.
She's 18 then.
17
She's just
years,
turned 18.
so she might just have turned 18.
Wow, that is so bizarre, dude.
Isn't it weird how mature she is in her delivery? Like you said,
Very peculiar.
she really gives every inch of her being to the art of it, singing.
Yeah.
Like it's like she's really connected. I know I said it on the last video, and I know I'm repeating myself,
Very
but
odd,
I
though.
find it really
It's not normal.
surprising, and it like really nicely surprised by such a, I don't know, such as like
No,
vulnerability that she displays is really strange.
I find that takes time, dude.
It does.
That takes time, and that takes years of yeah. Sometimes it takes years
Maturity.
of life. Sometimes it takes years of experience.
No, it takes sometimes it just takes years of understanding emotion. You might have never had
No, I
your
think
heart broken.
no, but I think life teaches you that.
Also true, but say for example you're a great actor.
Right.
You learn to understand emotion, to show it, of course.
I think she actually acts.
That
So-
might be the key there.
I could be wrong,
She
but
might be a really freaking fantastic actor if she
I think she
sings
might act. So
this way.
I think she genuinely then accesses those emotions, which of course is what acting is all about, right? On demand, sort of a line for money.
Yes,
But
but it's not. But okay,
pretending
bro.
to be someone else, you're not. But
Sure.
yeah, so I think she's capable of sort of accessing these sorts of emotions, and doing it live as she sings. And obviously, she's a very gifted musician, a very gifted singer. So it could be a combination of both.
Of everything, yes,
you know?
I agree.
However, she doesn't turn it theatrical.
I was gonna say it's very honest, which
Yeah.
gives the edge of vulnerability that I find so interesting.
Let's keep going. By the way, if you do hear like rummaging around and stuff, just her mother is very happy. She's gotten a new phone.
I should have both known by now, but why can't I be happy for you? I know that.
That is brilliant. I love whoever act like put the lyrics into the
I know that
captions.
she's the one. It puts a little smiley face, but downwards.
No. It's a sad face. What do you mean a downwards?
What the hell was that
smiley
saying?
face?
Right, it says like
What the hell is a downward smiley face?
that a frown
bro?
is just a smiley face backwards. Is it downwards?
Then let me turn your frown upside down, so it's a smile.
Oh right.
That's the saying.
Fucking
God
hell.
damn,
This
bro.
person took it to the next level.
Wow. Sometimes the question.
I didn't know
really
you could add
hard.
emojis to lyrics.
That's not an emoji. That's just punctuation signs that makes it look
You don't
like
call
a
that
sad
emoji,
face.
no? It's-
No, those are never. They were never emojis.
All right. Anyways.
Emojis are the things that are actually emojis. Never
Okay.
mind, bro. Never mind.
I don't use them. As you can obviously fucking tell.
Oh, I swear to God.
The one. But why can't I be happy for you? I know that she's the one. And
Emotion.
there's nothing I could have done to
Nice.
change your mind. I need to move on right now.
So much tilt.
But
So much.
why can't I be
pain.
happy for you?
I like her.
You gave me every reason
Fantastic. So beautiful.
to walk away from you. But the problem is I love too much, and I can't seem to let go
That's
of
beautiful.
you. I've loved you since the start, and you've always had my heart, but you
Ooh,
never
it's just
do.
beautiful.
Oh, I should have moved on by now. But why can't I be happy for you? I know that she's the one, and there's nothing I could have done to change your mind.
Also, love that chord progression. It's so
I
nice.
need to move on right now. But why can't I be happy for you? For you, for you. Bittersweet. Can't deny this ache I'm feeling.
That
was-
is really nice.
You know, it's very funny, isn't it? That I remember years ago. I think maybe when you were doing theatre training, that there was this very sort of like, you know, what would you call it? Like a very relevant person in the industry that was sort of telling you, like coaching you singing and stuff like that. And I remember one of the things that he used to say is like singing with your eyes closed may like actually detach you from stuff.
Yes.
And I feel it's actually the complete opposite, you know. And I would use her as such an example, because I feel she did it in the previous performance as well. Not when she was with her mother. Obviously, our duet dynamics do change, so perhaps he is
Definitely.
correct. I was about to say by his name, but I feel like, and even there, where it's theatre, right? I feel like she's abstracting herself, she's detracting herself from reality
Yeah.
to access her own
Emotions.
made up one, because it's artificial at the moment. You know, it might have happened before, but now she has to recreate it.
That's right.
And not only recreate it, but recreate it convincingly enough so that I believe her world,
Yes.
right? And that I believe each word that she's saying. So, yeah, but I feel that's probably the reason why, you know, we only dream when we have our eyes closed, or when very, very impactful things happen in life, we close our eyes, because the only way we might be able to fully experience, both bodily and mentally, is by not seeing and abstracting
It's
ourselves from...
acknowledging the feelings from within.
Exactly, from abstracting ourselves from the inhibitions of being human.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
So I would use her as an example of that.
Well, I think
very,
I
very
think
peculiar.
I think it has its pros and cons, and
True.
and I also believe that, for example, in theater, when you close your eyes, you're closing a door for expression.
Okay.
So I think in that environment, it's really key that you are communicating with every tool that you possess, right? But when you're seeing it in an environment like this, where it's more about the inner thought process, the emotion itself, seeing somebody take action physically to access those emotions and communicate them freely because you're feeling them in the moment, it makes more of an impact because you have other tools that are aiding the performance itself.
True.
In theater, it's more bare. There are no cameras that amplify, that do a close up, that can somehow amplify the emotion that you're trying to access in the moment. But in an environment like this, where you get such a microphone that picks up every single detail, a camera that can do certain things to pick up the enhance the details from the anchoring in the neck, or the swallowing or the tilting of the larynx, that actually makes it sound like she's in real pain, and it all makes sense, right? I think the environments have a huge influence on what type of freedom you can take creatively as a performer, right? So in this case, do detach yourself, do allow yourself to feel, because then therefore you will be given the most honest, the true essence of the song in that moment, due to this environment.
I agree.
Aided by this environment, if that makes sense.
I'm alive, but I'm barely breathing. Oh, bittersweet. I say these words that have no meaning. Deep down inside, my heart is beating. Oh,
you see that tilting, that pain.
I've you since the start, and you've always had my heart. You never knew. I should have moved on by now, but why can't I be happy for you? I know that she's the one, and there's nothing I could have done. No, I need to move on right now.
Ooh, that was very hard.
But why can't I be happy for you?
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah, happy for you. Happy for you. I need to move on right now.
It's crazy because that sounds like a live piano.
Yeah, it's a good track.
I can just be happy
Nice.
for you.
Dude, I could bet that was an actual person playing the piano in the moment. No, for real. That rubato was too uncertain.
No, there was no piano there.
Bro,
There was no piano there. I don't think so. No.
bro, maybe
just
there's somebody in the cabin playing it for her.
Very unlikely. I mean, it could be right. I don't know, but it's very unlikely. I think it was a track.
I'm telling you, that was so weird. That's a really hard bridge ending.
Yeah.
I
just think,
part.
yeah, mate. Just
That was a
recording.
hard part, like vocally speaking, though. Like,
Oh, sure.
That was a unpredictable type of sequence for the chord progression. So it's nice, such dynamics.
You know what I've been thinking? Like,
Very gifted singer.
imagine that realization for a second, like that you have to realize that you're not the person for the person who you thought was the one for you.
Oh yeah, yeah, that must be tough.
Dude, that's like a punch in the gut.
That must be horrible.
It's like a punch in the gut and then a right knee in the face.
Yeah,
And then when you're down, tag, random pound. It's
sick.
horrible.
Yeah, break a few ribs in the way.
It's horrible.
Whew. Yeah, it must be terrible.
And it's also like, I would imagine.
Terrible realization.
I haven't made that mistake yet. I'm sure I will in the future. But I'm sure he must feel then like you no longer have the same security in the sense of in your judgment
Oh yeah.
of things
Yeah,
as
definitely.
before. You know, and that must destroy you
Yeah,
for a
because
good
then
while.
you're never sure about
Now you don't know.
thereafter.
Because in order for you to think that that person was the one for you, you must have been certain. And that level of certainty, all of a sudden, then is destroyed. And
by your doubts and this moment, this
Well, no,
pinnacle
reality
realization, yeah.
took care of destroying your sense of certainty,
Yeah.
right? By you realizing that then, fuck, there was someone else. But
God dang it, that's terrible.
that's rough.
That's
dude.
like that Alanis Morissette song where she's singing like, how ironic, right? I met the perfect guy, and she has the perfect wife, you know, and
Right.
they're together, and how ironic. It's like finding the perfect wedding venue, and that day it rains, you know. It's that
see.
type of stuff.
I see.
And it's like, yeah, dang.
I'd love to know if she sort of like if she writes, and how she kind of writes and stuff like that. It's very peculiar. But anyways,
What a song, bro.
do tune in on Sunday at 12 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
UK time, where Jayda is gonna join us, and it should be pretty fun to figure out, you know, talk to her and stuff like that. And hopefully, she's also just released a new track. So
Maybe we can talk about this a
absolutely.
little more.